We here.
How you
Lights,
feeling?
cameras,
Action. Ooh, what up, Mike?
Vacation ready.
Yeah,
Are you ready for the vacation?
Where he going?
I'm just mentally
Where you
just
going?
telling myself,
Got you.
you know,
I need a
You talked
vacation.
about me
I'm just
going
trying-
to Fiji. Where you going?
just trying to get away from this stress.
Okay.
Trying to be productive.
So you
Just-
taking a vacation? You taking a mental vacation?
I'm
That's
getting
why
ready.
you dressing for the occasion.
I'm dressing
huh?
for the next level.
Oh, got it. Okay. All right. Cool.
My vacation's on the next level.
So where we going today?
Man, I need a vacation from the conference.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was amazing, but your boy tired. You hear me?
Tired.
Tired. Let me find out. Yeah, I want to talk about the art of over delivering.
Yeah.
For those of y'all that don't know, our last episode we had about 2 weeks ago. It was actually a live recording at our conference. For those of y'all that don't know, that's tapped in, welcome to the Next Level Living podcast. I've been privileged to be a motivational speaker for years, and I've been doing this for about 11 years. I'm saying at somewhat of a high level, and now I train other motivational speakers. We got a community of about 500 aspiring or current motivational speakers. Some of them are just getting started. Some of them are making $200,000-$300,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? Like they're all kind of in different places. Some of them are doing it part-time. Some of them are quit and work full-time.
Mm-hmm.
So we just had our conference in Atlanta.
Yes.
Come on, talk to me.
Bruh.
Blessings on blessings on blessings.
Bruh,
Yeah.
that thing was different.
Yeah, Tori, you was there? Yeah.
Like, I don't know if because, like, it's so many reasons why this could have been different. Like, I have no clue to the exact reason. But I feel like with everything with B, bro, like, I just feel like there was a spirit of not dropping the ball. Like we was going to do everything to the next
With a
level.
spirit of
You know what I'm saying? Like
excellence, absolutely.
spirit of excellence was just in the building on so many different facets and different arenas. Like even from you asking me to host, you know what I'm saying? Like my mentality, bro. I realized, bro, like you've always supported me in doing. You've always spoke highly of me. But I don't think I've ever been booked to do anything for you personally in a space like this.
And I'm sure you have a lot of love and respect for me for that. I was trying to figure out why would you just try to bulldoze me on stage though?
Oh.
You feel me,
no.
Tori? My man sitting here saying how much of an honor it is. Then why would you tackle me on stage like that, dog?
Oh no!
Dang, did the roll bounce?
Oh,
My boy, Big Bounce.
Okay.
Big
What?
bounce.
For those of y'all that don't know,
Sky Zone, get
Mike
him a
assaulted me.
contract.
but I give you grace.
You said I did what?
You assaulted me,
Oh my god! It
but
was
I give
like,
you grace.
I think like a squirrel attacked a lion and was mad at like the results of what happened.
So who's the squirrel in the line here?
Let's look at
You
the
squirrel.
footage.
Just say you the squirrel.
I guess we have to see who bounced.
Maybe this is like David and Goliath. How about
No,
that?
it's not because that squirrel forgot 5 smooth stones. He came up there in his
All right,
own
so let me
strength.
tell y'all what
It did not
happened.
come in the name of the Lord.
And then we'll get to
Jeremy
some
took
deep
an
stuff.
L and then he bounced back.
Oh! Yeah.
I love you, cuz.
That's how you feel, cuz? I love it. You enjoying this, ain't
Bro,
you?
this is amazing. I love it here. Thank God for this moment. Yeah.
Woo.
Yo, that was wild.
I mean, that place had to be
matter
filled
of
with the
fact,
Holy
Let me
Spirit.
explain. Let me explain to the people.
But before you explain it, tell me what you were thinking. Because before you explain it, I want to tell you from my perspective. Because even though I look like the aggressor because of the result, I was so caught off guard.
Let me
by
share
it.
my part first.
You think
and
so?
then
Because I
share
got
yours.
backstory. Well, who you want to go first?
I'm gonna share part of mine first.
Go ahead.
All right. So we had a conference in Atlanta in March.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was it wasn't even really a conference. It was like a summit. Some of the different people in our Speakers Academy, they flew in. There was about maybe 70 people. Tracy said, let's keep it short. The first 70 that fly in, you know what I'm saying, they were able to come. We did rapid COVID tests right there on the spot. It was free to them because I'm just wanting to bless our community.
Oh, the
right?
first one. We're talking about the first
Yeah,
one.
the first one.
Oh,
was free.
okay.
But the energy,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
It
was
70
different.
motivational speakers in the
Yeah.
space, the energy, the purity of the
crazy.
hearts. And then our team, it was like amazing. So I was just like, I noticed the country was opening up. So I was like, man, it's time to have an official conference, you know what I'm saying? And bring them in. And we had the Loudermilk Conference Center. 300 people was up in there.
300
and
plus.
yes, 300 plus
Like
easily.
4.
Yeah, we had the stage was lit, the blue lights, like it was crazy. And the energy was high. And I was filled with all sorts of emotions, like kind of on the verge of like, man, am I about to cry? You know what I'm saying? It's the opening. You on stage,
Yes.
getting the energy
Music
right.
was fire.
The energy was
Did
hype.
I have him hype, Jay?
You was
You
hype,
had him
bro.
hype.
Because I know you
hype.
said, Mike, okay, go ahead. You go first. Because I
And
remember,
I
you charging me.
I kind of deployed Mike to kind of get a little hype. And then when I see Mike on stage, the way he looked at me like ready to greet me and embrace me, it was almost like he squared up. So in my mind, and we had never talked about this,
Squared up.
I was just like, man, it'd be dope to do a chest bump on stage, like you getting ready for the game.
Yeah.
And I'll let you take it from there. And now, let me just say this,
Yeah.
I will never in my life do that again.
Cool. I love the alley-oop.
Come
So from my perspective, y'all, I remember there's just so much riding going into this, right? Because Jeremy is a person of excellence. You know, how you do one thing is how you do
Everything.
Facts. So he was very intentional about it. And normally, because Jay may not have always seen my process for something, there's always a calm with me before the storm. I know how much energy I exude when I do these type of things. And so before I go up, I'm normally like getting my mind right, leveling out my energy, just making sure I'm ready for this moment. And Jeremy caught me in my face and was just like, Mike, I mean, you ain't hyped for today. I mean, you ain't ready for today.
But
I'm
see,
like,
I didn't know about the calm before the storm. I was looking at he was looking real mellow. And I was like, bro, you way too lax. Like, you ain't
Yeah.
hype. You ain't acting like this your big bro first real conference. And you just gave me a look like, oh, really? So,
facts. Because I was just like, Jay, you brought me here for a reason.
Right.
Don't worry about what you see here. You know what you're getting. So I was just in there like, Jay, I don't need the pep talk. Like, for me, the energy came as soon as he trusted me to do this.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as I knew that he trusted me in this position, I was like, oh, I'm about to go ham. And not to the level that he's seen me. I'm going to over-deliver beyond what he thought I was capable of because I'm so proud of his. It's not just a job for me. Okay. I'm doing this for family now. Watch this go off. So then when we got started, we rocking. But from the time I'm talking about Crystal.
Swag surfing?
Between Crystal getting the music right, she's like, Mike, I think you need to come in with this.
I know you're a DJ. I ain't know.
Listen.
No. I want to say something. Cuzzo Crystal literally handled the music for all 3 days.
And did everything behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, stage manager, handled the music like he was a DJ.
It was crazy.
I'm finna get you a real turntable next time.
Hey, listen, it's my first time doing it.
Right.
Okay, come
For
on.
real?
But, yes.
Next
But
level.
she turned me up so much. The crowd was rocking so much. I was like, yo, when Jay come up here, Jay don't have to do nothing else except talk. Like, so when I saw Jay
I
coming,
seen people without rhythm swag surfing.
Right.
I was like, okay.
Yeah. I was like,
Everybody was,
Yeah.
So we rocking. And so when I see Jay coming around, I'm like in mode. I'm like, bro, I ain't got to do nothing else. Let me hand it off to him. But Jay starts coming at a faster pace than what I'm saying, y'all. And Jay has to take steps to come up on the stage. Jay cleared them. I was like, oh, he's not going to even take the 3-step, boy. He gonna take it to another level for real. Okay, so Jay went to another level, and then Jay did something I've never seen Jay do in our 18 plus years of friendship. Jay looked at me, he made eye contact, and I'm like, okay, I see you, bro. What's up? And then he did something that anybody who plays sports, anybody who's active in any type of competitive arena, you know exactly what this means. Jay looked at me and he did this. I was like, whoa. That's what we doing? Now, for anybody that's not active in sports or competition, what this means is, bro, I'm so hyped. I need to collide with something. I need to meet me there. I need you to meet me there, bro. I'm going for it.
Initially, but for some people, this means I love you.
What?
Okay.
And I was like, I love you.
Not when you're running at me. I ain't never ran at somebody else and be like, bro, I love you. No. This is, bro, actions speak louder than words. That's what this is.
Right.
And Jay did this, and I was just like, oh, I'm not prepared for this, but Jay, I'm not going to leave you hanging. You my God.
You know whose fault this is?
So, and guess what? I was standing still, and he had so much momentum. I was like, this is not going to be good for me. That's how I thought. I was just like, he's going to bump me. I was like, Mike, do not fall. He jumped up into me, and I was just like, at least let me meet him halfway. Ooh. So I jumped and bounced back.
His arms went back.
No.
Wrong
person.
You just stuck your chest out.
Wrong person.
You just stuck your chest out.
That's all I did was stuck out.
He just
this chest that Jay refers to every episode. This chest that he refers to every episode, that's all I did was give him a little chest.
A little?
I put a little chest in it. I put a little chest. I said it with my chest.
Keep it 100. Tell them about the little guy complex you have.
The little guy?
The little man complex.
Okay, so that's not a little man complex, but I do have a weird way of thinking. It's not a little man complex. I see what you tried to do, but it's not a little man
little Peter complex.
I see how you tried to round that off. What did you say?
Ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I missed it, and now I'm pissed.
Okay. I can't.
But I'm gonna keep going. I can't wait
this.
to rewatch this because I know you played me, and I want to laugh at everybody else. Anyway, I missed it.
Go ahead.
I do have a way of thinking, y'all. When I first entered college, I was 163. And I remember liking girls, and girls would tell me, like, Mike, you're cute, but you're just too little. And I'd be like, man, I can't wait till I'm bigger. I want to be bigger, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so I was always competitive in sports. Like, my frame never held me it never hurt me in competition, but I never heard a woman tell me I was so small. And I was like, I don't want to be like this no more. So guess what? As I started gaining weight, I never saw the weight gain as everybody else. I still felt like I was too small. I always heard that voice. So anytime I gained weight, somebody's like, dang, Mike, you're pretty big. You like, you be working out. I still felt like I wasn't big enough. So when I saw Jay coming, because Jay works out and I see him, he's swollen, different stuff like that. I be seeing me and Jay as like, we kind of the same size, right? Like I look at Jay and I'm like, yo, me and him about the same. Like,
for those of you in listening world, how much you got? 40? 60?
No, let's not talk about. Let's talk about the weight.
It's about 65,
Let's talk about the
70 pound difference.
That you have on me, okay.
But I remember you saying in the thing after this happened, you was like, yeah, Mike got about 10, 15 pounds on me. I was like, Jay, stop the cap.
Well, he was trying to be
Stop
polite.
the cap, Jay. It is not the same.
So tell them what you did. Tell the people what you did.
So I just basically just met you halfway.
And that's when my life, ladies and gentlemen, 300 people in the audience, cell phones are out.
This is the first moment of you getting on stage to start the whole conference.
So everybody want to see, because I'm their mentor. I'm their motivational speaker, coach, mentor.
Everything.
So if there's 300 people there, at least 100 phones are out. At least to capture this moment
For sure.
of us embracing.
For sure.
Whether we gonna pound, whether we gonna dap up.
Yeah.
And I got, you know who gave me this idea? E.T. When we was doing the state ready conference, we were in DC.
Okay.
And when he brought me up to the stage, he was like, let's
DC
go.
or Philly?
Huh?
I think I saw y'all do this. Was it DC or Philly?
If it wasn't DC, it was Philly.
Okay,
it was one of those East Coast, right?
I think I saw that one.
He gave me a last minute chest bump, but because I've known E for 25 years and we in sync, I caught at the last minute.
Okay.
And I knew you was gonna catch me.
Right.
I should have given more.
Yeah, you
I don't know what I
should've.
was thinking.
Because
Let me tell you what
I
I
barely
did.
felt anything. And
then
no
we're gonna
offense.
get to the deep stuff in a minute because we've been on this for about 15 minutes now. 10? Okay, so let me tell you something. I had 3 thoughts, Tori. When we first connected, my first thought was, damn, this is a mistake. Right? That was my very first thought. I was like, this is a mistake, right? Like, what was I thinking? Once we impacted, once we connected.
Q, please put the clip in between this. No. People need to know exactly what you're referring to.
Because
Visuals
remember,
help,
you
Jay.
missed it. You're not even catching.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
So when we connected,
Big Bounce.
I thought this was a mistake. When I felt myself going back and you were like gently landing and I realized I'm kind of top heavy, I was just like, man, I'm falling. Like it literally registered like I'm falling.
Yeah.
And in the corner of my eye, I see 300 people and people taking pictures and recording. And I'm like, man, this finna go viral. And so at that moment, I realized that I had to overcommit to the fall so that I could roll and flip. Because if I just fall on my butt, embarrassment. I said, so I have to overcommit so that I flip and it looked kind of cool.
Yo, and I'm not going to lie to you. When I saw you going backwards, the first thing in my mind was,
You felt guilt?
Lord, that's a lot of money on the floor. Like, Lord, this is gonna cost us a lot. Like, this mistake, and nobody on camera is going to know that this wasn't my idea. They didn't know that this was initiated into me. They just gonna see that this guy is responsible for this mess. That's all I saw. Like, when Crystal, as Crystal describes it, Jeremy turned into roll bounce. Like, he turned into big bounce in that moment, you know? Like, he bounced off of me so hard. And when he started to fall, I was like, Lord, this is an expensive mistake. Like, we cannot allow Jeremy to get fixed. Jeremy fixes the problem. Jeremy cannot be the problem.
One in the audience like, oh my gosh.
Bro, shout out to
Demont.
Bro, shout out to Demont too.
Yeah.
Because Demont Pope, dog, that's my brother, bro. But that dude is so loyal to Jay. I saw him get hype about the exchange, about us jumping together. And as soon as it didn't go the right way, I saw him do one reaction that categorized my whole understanding and feeling when I saw him fall. He went from, to,
Oh no, right,
Like
right.
it
right.
was the definition
Like, it was like
of the
that.
TikTok.
Our leader,
oh, no.
our coach is falling. He's gonna be so bad. I felt that and rolled and flipped and jumped up and was just like excited.
And that's what did it. When you roll back, because the way you just explained it, it makes perfect sense. But when you roll back and pop right up, when I saw you fall, I was like, oh no, let me just help him whatever he needs. But he bounced up so quick.
He got up quick.
Oh,
It changed my thing from worried to even more hype.
Oh,
I was
for sure.
like, we back.
Oh, yeah, we both was like,
Lazarus
let's
is not dead. Lazarus has come forth. Yes. He's I thought you were gone, Jay.
Right.
I thought we lost you.
Right.
And in a twinkling of an eye, something had changed. What'd you hear?
No, literally that quick. No, literally that quick.
Big bound.
Within a millisecond, I thought all those things. This is a mistake. Oh man, I'm falling. They're all looking at me. I have to overcommit and flipped and rolled.
That was amazing.
And that's how, you know what I'm saying? That's how it be sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we got to be willing to make whatever adjustments on the fly.
True.
And but that's how the conference opened up. Overflow.
But that's how, and everybody I don't think noticed that was a mistake because of how well you bounced back.
Oh, for sure.
So a lot of people after didn't even, they thought that might
I
have
just
been
couldn't fall on my butt.
Yeah, that
I
was
was
it.
just like, I just can't fall on my butt.
Bro, you were so close to the edge of that stage.
Oh, the
You were
grace of
so
God.
close.
The grace of God.
Yeah, your recovery.
It
Let me
was
be clear.
like,
The grace of God.
I didn't realize it, but when looking back at the footage, I was just like,
Oh, the
that
grace of
man
God.
almost
Yeah, no,
rolled
the grace of
off.
God. Yep, the grace of God.
But bro, that was an amazing kickoff
And
to
it's
the
my
event.
fault.
And we
And I was
kept
so
it.
full of excitement. It's my fault.
You had good intentions.
Yeah, you assaulted me, but it's almost like, you know what I'm saying?
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Right.
Shout out to my boy Dwayne.
Yeah, for sure. But no, the conference, and shout out to him. He flew in town.
Bro, that's my guy.
And 90% of the people came in town for the conference, like flew in or drove in. Like most people were not in the city. So they realized they flew all the way in, paid for the VIP. We had oversold on VIP, like 15 people, you know what I'm saying? Hotels, flights, etc. It was special. And my goal for the 3-day weekend was for them to have an experience. I knew it was going to be life-changing. I knew it was going to be transformative. Like I knew all of that. I knew the anointing was going to be on that place. This really wasn't a speaker's conference. It was so much more.
So much more.
Yeah.
I don't even know what, in retrospect, do you have a word for how you would describe it for the next time? Because what we experienced in this conference is nothing like I've ever seen. I've been to some amazing events. I've never experienced something that has impacted me for the rest of my life and felt so transformational in the moment of just being there. So how would you describe what we experienced,
Man,
Jay?
you know,
I don't know a word.
For me, one word, it was an experience. It was pictures won't tell it.
Yeah.
Video won't tell it.
So true.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just had to be, it was a certain energy.
You had to be there. Yeah, it wasn't just a speakers conference. So I had never been to actually, I've been to, I think 1 or 2 speaker conferences, but it was not just speaking. Yeah. People were crying. People were getting up. People were like touching, hugging on each other, like really feeling in the spirit. People were praying together. People were just like rejoicing.
Cancer,
it was just so magical. And I was like, oh my goodness, I am so blessed to be in this building right now because you can feel the love. I didn't see no bickering, no hate, no arguing. No. It was none of that. It was just, you know what? You trying to get to a place, I'm trying to get to a place. Let's get there together. Let's help each other. Let's figure out what we can do. Let's motivate each other. And it just kept going, kept passing from one person to the next. And it was contagious. It was a spirit that was just like, whoa, like there's no way you can go home after this and just feel like, oh, I'm low on myself. No way.
Yeah. No,
like
it
that
wasn't
whole
possible.
weekend, I was like, I don't want to go home. This is like summer camp ending. I don't want to go home.
Yeah. I had about 15, no cap, about 15 people tell me after Friday, they said if the conference ended today, I would have felt like I robbed you.
With 2 days left.
They was like, it's only Friday.
Wow.
And I feel like if it ended today, I should give you more because of what took place.
It's so true.
And that's what I wanted to hear. I wanted people to feel like, man, this was so like fulfilling it in my heart. And I feel like the vibe that you got, and I'm not trying to toot our horn, but that's the vibe from our family.
Yeah.
That's the vibe from it's fruits of us. You know what I'm saying? It's like it comes from it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why we had Ty. You know what I'm saying? We had Shannon and Shirley Austin, me and Tracy's marriage coaches.
All of them.
Ash Cash, Neo, Inky, Willie Moore Jr. You know what I'm saying? Marcus showed up. You know what I'm saying? David Shands, Donnie Wiggins. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of my friends.
Donnie and Tracy?
Oh, man. Tracy took the stage Saturday. Fire. listen to me. It was just full. And I felt good afterwards because I really wanted
The tribute to Brian.
Oh
Like,
my
y'all,
gosh. Now that
oh my,
I had to
like,
get all the toilet paper out of the bathroom
that was
because
good.
it was no
that
dry
was-
eyes in there.
Sophie
That
coming up to the
was
front, like
very
her
emotional.
And, a lot of people might not saw that, but her and Jeremy's exchange, like it's so much behind. Like you say, if you're not there, we can't describe it for you, bro. All I know is when I walked home to visit my mom, bro, after the conference, I walked in and almost had tears in my eyes, and I was just like, Mama, I don't know how to say this as a son, but I need you to not mix the Next Level Speakers Conference. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know
and
how
your
it's
mom
gonna.
not even trying to be a speaker.
She is trying to be a speaker though.
Oh, okay.
So, but I know, but my mom's biggest issue is putting herself first. Because her whole life she's always done stuff for everyone. So now
That's where you get it from.
So now as a grown,
It makes sense now.
wow, dang.
That's where you get it from.
I hate being read, especially when I'm not prepared for it. And that had nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Right.
And we was talking about this on a previous podcast, and for him to just do that for me,
It makes
I've
sense
had too much of
now.
an emotional week. I'm not gonna dig into that.
Okay.
But that's completely accurate. And wow, dang, that's crazy. But sheesh.
You were saying you don't know how to get her here.
But when I saw her, when you know something is for someone, I'm like, Mama, as your child, I know that not even as your son, because I'm still a man. I'm like, listen to me as your child. Because I know there's moments when she looks at me and she's like, that's my baby. As your child, from the deepest part of me, I need you to be at the next conference. Whatever I need, whatever heartstring, whatever plug I need to use as your son, whatever favor I have within you, I need to use that part of me to make sure that you get there. And she's like, that's all you need to say. She's like, I don't know how much it is. I don't know how much it costs. She's like, but I'll be there.
Bro, your mama? Bro, she VIP. Just remind me.
Bro.
Now, shame on you if she book a flight and she buys a general admission ticket when I told you right here live on air, your mama's automatically VIP. Her money's no good. So just tell her that. You might want to text her that right now so you don't forget, right? But we definitely need mama there. And it was a different energy. So to Q, who worked his butt off. I had so many people come to me saying, he different. I'm like, I know.
Yeah, he
you know
was
what I'm saying? Like,
running through there.
Man, running through there, you know what I'm saying? Working different cameras, different angles, downloading footage, taking pictures, B-roll, like phenomenal job. Ashan, bro, you a young beast, man. You know, proud of you. You did your thing. Tori, you came in, you know what I'm saying? And was just like what needs to be done and did it and handled it. And we appreciate that. For those of y'all that don't know Tori, y'all know we got another podcast, the Next Level Teaching Podcast. Don't play with it. That's my co-host, Tori Rodriguez,
Shout
AKA
out to Tori. She a
T-Rod.
real one.
Come
Tori
in,
a real
Tori,
one.
say
Like,
what's up to the people
Tori,
real
what's
quick.
up? Like, what's up? Yo.
Hey guys, what's up? Don't mind me just hopping in.
Yeah.
We
No
love
doubt.
Tori, man. That's
I have to
ace
say
right
that
there.
real quick before I hop out. Jay, it was
Come on in, get in there.
a blessing to be at the Next Level Speakers Conference. It really was. I'd been to the one in March as well, and it's all started stirring something in me. And I know that you and I have talked about it, and I'm just excited to see where like the Lord is taking me because of you and the conference. And so even if you're not sure if if you want to be a speaker,
Yeah.
I promise you that if you go to the conference, it will ignite something within you as a person in general.
Yes.
Like it's not just, it motivated me to think about where I want my life to go, what I want to do with my life, and that I am not just a teacher, but I am so much more than that.
Yes, Tori.
That's just my 2 cents. Like I wasn't even there for the whole time because I had other engagements.
You was there for Friday and Sunday.
I was. And I was mad I missed Saturday. So mad. But I have to say, Jay, like what you have going, and y'all are right, it was an experience. It wasn't just like, let me sit down and learn something, but it was let something within me bloom.
Right.
So,
Tori, thank you.
it was great. It was great. So,
But
yeah, y'all better come listen into the Next Level Teachers podcast. Let me just put that plug in real quick.
Facts.
Y'all,
That's a fact.
there's a acronym IYKYK. That's how I describe the Next Level Speakers Conference. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. And the reason why we're employing so many people to be a part of it is because we can't explain how amazing this is. We can only say it's over delivery of it's worth it. Like, is it worth it, Mike? No. It's over that.
Right.
But I can't explain how if you don't trust me enough to show up.
Right.
It's almost God telling you, I'm good, but trust me in your little storm that you got on. Listen to me, y'all. There's so many people come close to the podcast time and they like, y'all, it's so much money, I can't afford it. First of all, Jay's prices are way lower than they should be. They're way lower.
Listen.
He gets reprimanded by his other CEO friends who are doing a conference and stuff. They're like, Mike, what they say, you doing charity? Like giving away for pennies?
Yeah, for
like
sure.
They know the value that this man is pouring in. But the reason why I think people get so much from this conference is because of the hardship that it takes for them to make it, Jay. So many people have so many challenges coming up, and it's so easy for us because of life circumstances to say, I just don't have it right now. I just can't make it. But little do they know is at this pivotal moment of you making a decision to do in spite of what you thought you were unable to do, that choice is what sets the standard of how the conference goes for you.
Right,
because that sacrifice right there pours into what it is to, because people are imploring you the whole weekend. Be better. Be better is your standard. The next level is now your standard. It's beat into you from every experience. I don't want to say nothing else about it, but if you know, y'all gotta get there, man.
And folks gotta learn to invest in themselves.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there were people that came, I would probably say that maybe 75% of the crowd were motivational speakers or aspiring, but the other 25% just wanted to be there.
True.
Or they might have been spouses.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I had
People
one of my
supporting.
homeboys, Chris Crumpler, his wife came just because, you know what I'm saying, we blessed her, you know what I'm saying, to be able to
Dr.
come.
Ty? His
Dr.
family?
Ty, others,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? But they were just like, she was just like, yo, this was for me. It was so many people that's like, yo, I wasn't even trying to be a speaker. It was one mom that brought her like 14-year-old son in because he's a young motivational speaker. They came up from Houston and she was like, this changed my life. And I'm thinking like, man, what in the world is going on? But that's what I should not be amazed. I guess sometimes I'm just always amazed at how consistent God is.
Right.
How consistent.
That's why people are so amazed at MJ. Everybody, Jose, everybody know MJ got game. But it's almost amazing to see, like, man,
See him for yourself.
you just keep dominating. And so when I look at God, I'm not surprised it was phenomenal. I'm not surprised it was overwhelming. I'm not surprised it was as special as it was. I expected that, but it's still amazing to watch it.
Yeah. And you know what? It was a lot of spouses there. A lot. And I think it was good for them to be there too, because they see where their spouse is headed and they see how they can support them. There was a lot of stories and testimonials about, the wives and the husbands that were around. And I think that is actually what was needed for them in order to succeed at the next level. Because it's so many times that you find that the spouse is holding the other person back. They're not supportive of their dreams. They're like, okay, we can't spend this money. But they not only spent the money, but they spent it twice. And they're not even trying to be a speaker. So that was a step in saying, look, listen.
So that's a bar.
And that's why
you.
that was important for me to have the spouses there. And that's why I wanted Shannon and Shirley there. Me and Tracy, the marriage coach, was like, I knew they got the game. I knew what Ty was going to share. I knew what Willie was going to touch on. I knew what Inky was going to mention. I knew where Trapper, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homies, Wall Street Trapper and Neil. I knew what they were going to share, and the energy and vibe was special. And so I kind of found myself saying something over and over that weekend. Like, yo, if you look in the dictionary and you look at do unto others as you have them do unto you, there's a picture of me there.
Okay.
Like, I live by that, man.
Yeah.
I promise you, I'm always going to be successful and blessed because in my heart of hearts, I really do treat other people how I want to be treated. I wanted the experience. I knew how I've been to other conferences. I've been to lots of other events, you know what I'm saying? And I knew what I wanted ours to be because we are striving for that next level. And I had so many people come and tell me, bro, I've been to this conference, I've been to this conference, I've been to this conference. And I'm not tooting it. I'm not tooting my horn.
I know you're not.
They just saying like, yo, this is, and I'm sitting back like, man, well, what was it that we did different? Like, it was like, and I wanted to be well-rounded.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be balanced. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want it just to be, here's the game or here's the motivation. I want to be holistic. Like, yo, we had a principal panel. We had a principal panel. You know what I'm saying? When we interviewed some of the top principals in Atlanta. Tracy had a moment to have her spotlight, her interview with Donnie. Then you got Inky Johnson coming in. You got Neo and Trapper. You got Shannon and Shirley on relationships. You got Willie talking about purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got all these different speakers and all these different positions.
You got multi-million people that weren't even on the schedule. you bring it in.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Bro, we had a
Marcus
full
500.
schedule. You just
Yeah.
dropping multi-millionaire
Yeah.
people and then
Yeah,
just
yeah,
drop in
yeah.
and just talk.
Hey, it's funny too because
I'm like,
Marcus
bro,
came in.
what?
Shout out to the homie Him
Right.
500. When Marcus came in, this is after Donnie had spoke and David Shan. Shout out to them. They went up there and talked.
For sure.
Donnie take the stage, bro. She got so much doggone authority. It don't make no sense.
Yeah.
Marcus was there. I was like, hey, bro, you got time? Like, you want to do like a little quick little mogul interview? You want to grab the mic? He was like, man, I ain't gonna never turn no mic down. He was like, I feel something brewing inside me now. Can I bless your people? I said,
Yes.
you better. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
And so it was just good energy, man. And we really wanted to bless people. We really wanted to add value. And as much as Sean as it was the next level speakers conference, it was really a next level living conference.
Yeah,
But-
that's it.
yeah.
Truth
Because
be
I was about to
told.
ask you about say, Jay, how do I call this a speakers?
Yeah,
I was
it
like,
was
is
a
this a
next level
celebration?
Nah,
it's a next level living
Right.
conference.
Yeah.
My
yeah.
God, because
Right.
that's
I
what
realized
it
that at
is,
the time, I was like, this ain't even just for
bro. That you might need to
Speakers.
take that into consideration.
I gotta pray on it because branding wise, I gotta see, but that's in my spirit.
It's just
God has
because this is
confirmed
for
it.
everybody, bro. This is not just for
Right.
speakers. And that point that you made, I never even considered that.
Mm.
The spouses, the people that are here to support, with just trusting that it's going to be something special.
Did I tell you what me and Tracy are doing next time?
What?
From here on out, as long as we are blessed and privileged to do this work, me and Tracy already agreed that from here on out, every single conference that we ever do, if you buy general admission, VIP, inner circle ticket, whatever, your spouse automatically gets upgraded and it's free.
I'm getting chills. Hold on.
From here on out.
I ain't trying to get
From here on out. Now, if you want to bring your cousin, you got to pay for a ticket. You want to bring your best friend, you got to pay for a ticket. But if you bring in your spouse, because me and Tracy realized the value of us working together, us being in one accord, and us really being there together. If you bring your spouse, so if next time a VIP is whatever the price is, but you book that and you have a spouse, they're right there next to you because
All
we
right,
realize the importance
This
of that.
is the best thing I've ever heard. Like,
Yep.
what? A buy one, get one free to the
For
type
your
of
spouse.
experience that we know they're going to get?
It's needed. It's needed.
Dog, the value that you just said, like, see, Jay be dropping bombs and he just be like, yeah, that's just something that we prayed about. It's something God showed us.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you don't understand
We
like
did
what
pray
it
about
took
it.
for you to get that. I know
Oh,
you
yeah,
did.
yeah.
But I'm talking about as somebody who receives this, bro, as a regular dude who's seen it happen.
Right.
You're allowing people to get in for free.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's over-delivered. It's overworked it if you pay for it.
Yeah.
And you're going out your way to give it away for free because you feel like the people that are married and they have spouses that are they're in that invested that the other person should be able to be blessed for free.
True, but they
That's
also made
crazy.
the sacrifice together.
Yes.
So they're rewarding
Right.
the sacrifice that
Come
they
on.
made together.
That's it.
But that's so intentional. That's
Yes.
what I,
Yeah.
my
Yes.
God.
Because that's what Tracy,
Y'all,
because
this
it
is
wasn't one of those things where
that's
when I
dropping a bomb right now. Like, where's the sound effects? Like, where do y'all do the thing? Where do y'all do the thing during this podcast where it's like,
You just did it. There we go.
no.
You
That
got it.
was whack. Replace what I just messed up with something dope. Like, do not have me out here looking stupid while I volunteer myself as a demonstration. Use something official. I'm sick of it.
Is that right?
I'm sick of it. Like,
Because that ain't next level.
give me some next level, y'all.
Right.
That's not it. She likes when I look stupid.
Right.
And now I digress.
So
Go ahead.
I'll say this, man. Because when I quit my job to
that's
go all in
amazing.
and do this work, Tracy wasn't just like, I love you, I believe in you, do your thing. She's like, bump it, I'm quitting my job too.
Yeah.
And so it's that level of commitment. And so I did that for a few people. My boy Chris Crumpler, I was like, bro, I just felt the spirit. Like Nicole needs to be there. Then I had another guy reach out to me. He was like, hey man, I got a general admission ticket. I need to be VIP. Can I pay extra for VIP? And what happens if I want to get my wife VIP too because it's sold out? That happened like 3 times. That's why we oversold. I was like, bro, bring your wife, bro.
Yeah.
She'll be right. I did not have it in me
To tell
because when
no,
VIP
yeah.
was sold out, I didn't have it in my heart to be like, all right, bro, yeah, you can get VIP, but she got to do general admission.
You know it don't work one way without the other.
Yeah,
You know
and I'm
it's a
thinking like,
unit.
I wouldn't want to be in the front and then Tracy sitting in the back. So I was like, bro, both of y'all get it.
No.
And so Tracy was like, but we sold out. I'm like, boo, we bring more tables in. We got to open up more. If half the crowd is VIP, because it's supposed to be exclusive, like 5 to 10%. I was like, man, whatever, I ain't on that. Like their wives, their spouse need to be there. It was a beautiful thing, man.
Bro, that what you just said, because this is the first moment it's been said, and we can close out. We don't have to spend the whole podcast
Yeah, no,
trying to make up more
we got to
time.
get ready to
Like,
hit the airport anyway. I'm gonna
this
wrap
was
it up.
heavy. This was essential. But I just hope that somebody out there who listened to this and is just wondering if this is like something else that you've heard. somebody else just advertising or somebody else just trying to promote, somebody else just trying to make their business run.
Let me just say this: we don't even have the next conference ain't until like next year, so it ain't like we got another
in the works.
We just talking about really giving credit to what God did. Right. You know what I'm saying? And as dope as it was, and people, I'm still getting texts and emails saying how proud. Man, a few people sent me cards,
bro. Yes,
man. Jose, it's 2 cards. When you first go up there in the kitchen, in that corner where like there's some water, it's like 2 little cards. See if you can grab those for me. It's people have been sending cards and letters and emails. And as much as it feels good, like I gotta give credit to Tracy, I gotta give credit to Sophie and Ebony and Sharice and Ryan and all of y'all and everybody else. We got a team, you know what I'm saying? We got a team. It's a family. You know what I'm saying? It's a family affair.
Well, I want to know how that sounds in the mic.
Huh?
I just want to know how that sounds in the mic.
Family.
Oh, yes, that sounded better than this one. No, you at least you're not at last place, Jay.
Let me tell you what.
Jay, at least you're not at last place.
I support it.
You
You're
did.
just critiquing. And this is my
that's
family,
one way
so
to
I
get
have
out the
to back him
doghouse.
up.
Whoa.
Crystal.
So she said
So
you
we
even
tried
have
to do
input because we got blood.
This is blood.
I just want to let you know.
You couldn't chime in.
We got blood.
That might be blood, but you're bleeding, like on the mic. When you did that,
Hey,
you cut something. I don't know what.
Let me just read 2 things real quick. Let me just read 2 things real quick.
Cameras.
Let me read 2 cards real quick.
Okay.
Come on. We cut up. We bring it back. Let me read 2 cards real quick, and we're gonna wrap it up, right?
Cool.
And this is why when everything you do. So let me be clear. Like I didn't want this episode just to talk about. It felt good to kind of rave and kind of acknowledge what happened. Jose, you came through in the clutch too, bro. So we honor you. Yeah. And we're grateful for you showing up and just giving us that extra assistance and game to make sure everything worked out. You didn't have to do that.
Facts.
You drove across town. You was there every single day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate that, man.
Love,
I just want to just let y'all know, like when you do the work that you do, you will always be blessed. You will always have bread and water. You will always have a roof over your head. You will always, operate in the place of plenty, in the place of abundance, as long as you're overvaluing, as long as you're always trying to add value to people, as long as you're like, okay, I'm going to promise one thing, but I'm always going to deliver. Like when you have that spirit of excellence, like this is what you get in return. Dear Jeremy, Tracy, and the Next Level Speakers Academy team, thank you for such a transformational weekend. These are cards people mail. I don't know how they even get our address. They mailing these to us. I'm like, who leaking information out here? You know what I'm saying? Right. Because of your yes to the mission, my life will be changed forever. Wow. Your hospitality was unmatched. Customer service was on point. Everyone had smiles on their faces. And I got to say thank you. Then she checked off super exceeding my expectations 200%. Wow. That was from the homie Akia. Wow.
Nice.
Yeah. And then somebody else here, she's had some more stuff. And then Michelle said, congratulations on hosting a phenomenal conference. The buzz and energy felt throughout the building was amazing. Tracy, your organization, thoughtfulness, and calming presence were unmatched and amazing. Jeremy, your energy and smile is contagious. You have a great vision. The two of you are a great team, an example to many of what you can do, in your mission to affect millions. Continue to lead with love. I'm grateful for the opportunity to watch this take place within your family. The Next Level Living weekend was amazing. She called it Next Level Living weekend.
It was a weekend.
Yeah. So that's just 2 of the cards that we just happen to have in the kitchen. Yeah. Now that's different, bro. That's one thing for people to send an email and a DM, but when they writing handwritten letters and then mailing it to you, it's a beautiful thing. Yeah. And I'm gonna wrap it up with this here. I promise you, man, until the day I die, as long as God would allow me to do this work, me, my team, our family, we'll do the best we can. We will continue to operate with spirit of excellence. We will continue to serve you and lead you all and help you go to the next level, man. Love y'all. Let's get it.
I'm on another level.